Not everything has to be funny, Selena.
I just ah, what to do, what to do. It's almost like a game show. I appreciate having access to our test results. That was relatively new. I think within the past 5 years, where if you get medical tests done or whatever, get lab work done, they have to allow you access. But the thing is, you might not know how to read it, and it might stress you out even more. So I got my test results back, and I'm like, all right, I'd like to know what's behind door number 2, but do I wanna know right now this
Interesting
morning?
choice of words.
It is, the not the colonoscopy, the other one that you do, every year. Ugh.
Mm.
Um, so I wanna open up the results and move on with my life, but also, will I be able to understand the results, and will I like the results? I don't want it to ruin my morning. It just so they say you could wait until a doctor calls you to find out your results. It's just, standard procedure or whatever. Um, nothing to be alarmed about yet. That we hope, because I haven't looked at the results yet. I don't know. Do you open up the test results on your own, or do you wait for a doctor to call you?
No, I'll open them up on my own.
You will?
Uh, yeah, that's not me. I'm much more in your shoes. Kate is the one that can't, like, if I'm obviously going to the doctor for something or anything's going on, she's like, "Well, what's going on? What do they tell you? How does these blah, blah, blah." So if I get any kind of result on anything, I I can't. There's no.
So
Uh,
here's the thing. Let me ask you something though, because your wife's dad, your father-in-law, is a doctor.
yes.
Does this mean you're sharing you're like, "Here you go." Does your does your father-in-law help you with understanding the test results, or is it
If
pretty
if
simple?
if I have questions about things, I'll ask him. I don't
Yeah,
have problems doing that. I mean, he's not my doctor.
right. I mean,
Um,
conflict, wouldn't it?
right. So, but I'll ask him, and yeah, that's Kate though. Like, prime example is when our friends are having babies and all that stuff. Like the ones who won't find out what they're having, she's sickened by that. It's excruciatingly painful for her.
Yeah. She's a planner.
Uh, she is a she's a planner.
Yeah. She needs to know.
Yes. So
Very much, what are we working with? But my thing is, I wanna know, but I'm worried I'm gonna, um, jump down a rabbit hole. I'm gonna see it, and I'm not gonna understand what I'm looking at. Like, it's not one of those things where you open up the results and it says, "Hey, you're in the clear," or, "Hey, you need to talk to a doctor." That's not what it says. It just gives you different, right? Doesn't it just
yeah,
give you
and
different
then you
you don't know
go
what
and
you're
you
looking at.
look, and it's like you'll see something that's like not high, but is like higher than it's supposed to be, and then you Google that, and it's like, well, you're turning into a lizard, and you're like, what do you mean? Do I have a history of reptiles in my family? Like, what is the? Yeah, no, I get it. It's
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah.
don't wanna be Googling from my colon guard test this morning. That's not something I wanna do at work.
On a work computer, nonetheless.
Not doing that.
But listen, give yourself credit where credit's due, because you're keeping up with the stuff you need to keep up with,
Barely. It
and
took me almost a year to develop the courage to do that, so
there's
but it
the
happened.
but it happened. So the lesson there is, if you feel like you got something going on or you think you gotta get something taken care of, take care of it.
Yeah. If I can
So
do it, you can do it. This is an annual thing, I believe. I don't know if I can do this annually. Annually. Anyway,
yeah.
you know where I'm going with that. Gross. Yeah.
Yeah, I know where you're going with that. Anyway, how about those
Anyway.
Phillies? Ooh, did you
Who
see
else is in number
the
2?
Iron Pigs, City Edition uniforms they dropped yesterday? The Bethlehem City Edition uniforms? Ooh, they are, shout
They're
out to the
sharp.
Iron Pigs.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
really cool. I love all their alternate uniforms. But yesterday they put out like a whole video about like Bethlehem and the star and all this stuff,
Oh,
and it
cool.
was really cool. So
That is nice. And
if you
when is
have any
Bluey
extra hats,
coming?
Iron Pigs.
I'm also very excited. You want the hat?
Yeah.
Because I wonder if Bluey's gonna wear that. Isn't Bluey coming to the Iron Pigs?
Yes,
To,
tomorrow. Yes.
yeah,
She's on a cross ocean flight right now to be at the Iron Pigs game tomorrow.
very cool. Yeah, that's the 1:35 game
Yes.
tomorrow. 'Cause I know I believe they have a double header
Mhm.
on Wednesday.
Yeah. But
That'd be
very
nice.
cool. Yeah. Yeah.
A nice way to kick off, and the weather won't be too humid yet. So I think tomorrow will still be a great day for some
It's always a
baseball.
great day for baseball.
Yeah,
That's
that should be
always
good.
a great day.
Bluey, how sweet. All right, well,
Well,
on that note,
I feel like we've kinda run the gamut here.
yeah, real personal in our lives. All right, wish us luck. I'm wondering when I'm going to hear from the doctor. We'll see. I'm like on pins and needles here, waiting to find out. Again, this is routine. It's nothing to be alarmed about. But when you have tests that are waiting to be read, do you read them or not? I guess
Yes.
that's the question
Yeah, yeah.
before the doctor calls you. Okay.
Nothing I say
Stay
is
tuned.
gonna not get me in trouble, so
That's true. All right, everybody. Have a great day.